Hello guys, this is Chaotic Comics, I'm Ryan, and today we're doing top 10 Batman villains. But one important rule, we are excluding the Joker because he's way too obvious to put as number 1. So starting off the list at number 10 is the Mad Hatter. I honestly really enjoy Mad Hatter. I think he's an awesome villain. He's a real psychological threat to Batman, and he's the master of hypnotism. At number 9, we have Two-Face. Yeah, I know guys, sorry, but I honestly think Two-Face is very overrated as a villain. I don't find him that likable, as opposed to most people, how they view him. So he's still a pretty awesome villain though. Decides the fate of his victims with a coin, and his past history with Batman makes him a kind of dark reflection of Batman. 8, Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze is one of my personal favorite villains. He's such a sympathetic character, and honestly, I really enjoy him. He does all of these bad things for his wife, so it makes him really understandable, and it makes Batman kind of like think about what he's doing when he's fighting Mr. Freeze, because obviously he's got to stop Freeze from killing people, but he wants to help him save his wife. Number 7, we have Killer Croc, the reptilian cannibal awesome dude with the almost impenetrable skin and probably one of the hardest boss fights in Arkham Asylum, at least for me. Killer Croc is an awesome villain. Really, I feel kind of underused, but he's finally going to be making his movie debut in Suicide Squad, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. At number 6, we have Oswald Cobblepot, the Penguin. Yeah, I know, this is probably a bit low for Penguin. He's such an iconic villain, but there are so many other Batman villains out there that are arguably better and deserve the higher spots on this list. That being said, do not underestimate Oswald Cobblepot with his trick umbrella as his top hat. He's such a cool villain that shouldn't be cool, you know, but it just works. At number 5, we have Harley Quinn, the Joker's psychotic girlfriend and sidekick. Harley has really come into her own as a character the past few years. Ever since she's asserted her independence from Joker and hooked up with Deadshot, joining the Suicide Squad, she's become a fan favorite. Harley's just an awesome character and really underrated, but she's finally getting the credit she deserves. At number 4, we have Jonathan Crane, the self-proclaimed master of fear. Jonathan Crane is one of my favorite villains in all of DC Comics. He can drive you completely insane just by gassing you. Probably Batman's most daunting psychological threat, and he's an overall awesome bad guy. At number 3, we've got Bane, the man who broke the bat. He is by far Batman's most physically dangerous foe, and he's smart too. He deduced Batman's secret identity and was smart enough to realize, hey, Batman gets tired, so let's release a whole bunch of people from Arkham Asylum and have Batman go after them, and then I'll snap his spine in half. Number 2, we got Ra's al Ghul, or Ra's al Ghul, depending on who you are. I call him Ra's al Ghul because that's what Paul Dini says it is, and Paul Dini is a god to me. He's the master of the League of Assassins. He's lived over 600 years thanks to the Lazarus Pit. I mean, he's just an awesome villain. I like how he refers to Batman as detective. It's just really cool from a nostalgia standpoint, because Batman is a detective, you know, and a lot of people forget that. He's also very close to Batman, as his daughter Talia is the mother of Batman's son. So Ra's al Ghul is the grandfather of Batman's son. And at number 1, the best Batman villain other than the Joker is Rainbow Rider, one of the coolest villains in the DC universe. I don't care what you say. He can change your color, but he's colorblind, and he can shoot rainbows. Awesome. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Number 1's the Riddler. No, don't worry. I hate Rainbow Rider just like the rest of you. Edward Nygma is obsessed with puzzles, riddles, traps, mind games. If it messes with your mind, Riddler's the master of it. I just love Riddler. He's probably my favorite villain other than Joker, of course. He's the one who keeps Batman, as Joker said. Riddler's the one who keeps Batman's mind sharp and reminds us all, like I said before, that Batman is a detective, not just a vigilante that beats people up. He's smart and he's a detective, and Riddler showcases that the best. Did we miss anyone? Well, of course we missed anyone. This is Batman's Rogues Gallery we're talking about. There's so many great villains out there that couldn't make it onto this top 10 list. I mean, if we'd done a top 50 list, maybe they would all see the light of day. But even that may be stretching it. Batman's got a pretty impressive Rogues Gallery.